A zip line is a rope of wire cable stretched horizontally between 2 points. A gradual slope allows the power of gravity to move a person hanging from the rope from one point to the other. Zip lines have been around since the 1700s and over the past 20 years have gained continuous popularity for their use as a recreational activity. The use of zip lines as an adventure activity is happening all over the world. With the increasing popularity of zip lines, the injuries are increasing as well. Numbers have skyrocketed in the past 5 years. The Center for Injury Research and Policy found that an estimated 16,000 non-fatal zipline injuries were treated in U.S. emergency rooms over the past 20 years, and 40% of these injuries occurred in the last 4 years. Currently, there are a number of national organizations with their own safety guidelines and standards, but the application of these standards varies state by state, and most injuries occur in sport and recreation facilities like outdoor education centers and summer camps, so most are not regulated by the states and potentially don't meet industry standards. My friend Margaret was a camp counselor for many years and spent time facilitating the zipline course. Here is her story.
So I went to camp for a total of 15 years, I think. I was a camper for a while. Yeah, so I had a lot. Well, I guess I probably didn't start ziplining until I was 12. They have rules about how old you are in order to go on the zipline. So my injury was the result of, I guess, human error. It was the kid at the top of the tree who was helping the kids jump from the zipline platform. He gave an extra rope to her hand, which you're not supposed to do. And what happened was it was coming really fast because she was holding the extra rope, and it wrapped around my knees and flipped me upside down, and I was hanging from the zip line being dragged for about 10 to 20 feet. So I suffered a pretty bad concussion. I hit my head on a wooden platform when that happened, and then I had significant rope burns on my legs, which actually kept me from, I had to leave camp afterwards.
Thankfully, Margaret had no serious damage and she was able to move on with her life and still thinks very fondly of her time at camp. However, her story sends an important message. Most are not as lucky as Margaret. Of those injured, 11% are admitted to the hospital and 46% have broken bones. The severity is consistent with other adventure sports, with high hospitalization rates. This is extremely concerning because unlike other adventure sports, it is mostly young children being injured. An astounding 45% of those injured on zip lines are under 10, and 78% are under 19 years old. The research tells us that there are 4 key aspects to maintaining zipline safety. 1. Only zipline with organizations with well-trained staff that are able to show proof that their ziplines meet industry safety standards. 2. Always follow all posted rules and instructions. 3. Always wear proper safety equipment. And 4. Never use homemade ziplines. As ziplining gains in popularity, it is imperative to make safety a top priority. The appeal and the fun may be obvious, but safety isn't always.